Okay, now we're going to see how to resolve vectors, which is very much used in physics in general. If we have vector v, which stands for velocity, we can resolve it to two vectors, vy and vz, just by creating a rectangle. It's important that the angle between vx and vy is right. So the resultant v would be vx plus vy. If we want to calculate the strength of this vector, we can use geometry, Pythagoras theorem, and get the strength of v. But if we want to calculate the strength of resolved vectors, vx and vy, we can use trigonometry. So if we know the angle theta, we know that sinus theta is equal vy divided by v. If we want to calculate vx, we know that cosinus of theta is vx divided by v. And tangent theta is vy divided by vx. So it's important for you to know trigonometry, and so the only math that you need here is that sinus theta is always opposite divided by hypotenuse, and cosinus is always adjacent divided by hypotenuse, and tangent theta is always opposite divided by adjacent. So when you know that, you can solve any problem. Other situation is if we have some object on a slope. For example, some box is on a slope, so its weight is downwards. But usually we will need to resolve this vector on x and y axis by creating again rectangle, so the angles are right between these lines. So here we have wy vector, and here we have wx vector, which are x and y components of the weight of the box. So we can again use trigonometry. If you know this angle is theta, we can find easily wx as w times sinus theta, or wy is equal w times cosinus theta. And final w we can calculate by Pythagoras theorem.